Welcome to the IST video series, A Day in the Life, where we will be showing you a day in the life of the school office staff enrolling a student in HyperNet Manage. If you haven't viewed the introductory video, General Navigation in HyperNet School, please watch that first before you begin this video training. I'm going to be logging in as Jane Smith, an administrative assistant with rights as a school admin at Peachtree Elementary School. Using your left-hand navigation, click on Manage. Manage is our student information system. Now click on Students. Once in the main student window, you'll see a tab for student data. If you click on that tab, you'll see a workflow for Add Student. Go ahead and click on Add Student now. After clicking on Add Student, it opens up a new General Info page for you to add all the demographic data you have on this new student. A really great feature of HyperNet Manage is its built-in validations. If you were to try and add a student that is already in the database, the system will display a message. Watch what happens when I try to add a student the system thinks is already enrolled. Now, if this isn't the student that you are currently adding, then just click OK, and it'll take you back to your demographic information window. If this is the student, you have verified the birth date and possibly even the student ID, then you would click here, and you would be taken right to that student's record, and you'd be able to reactivate them. But this isn't the student I want to add, so I'm just going to click OK, and it'll take me back to my window. Now you'll see that there's some fields that have asterisks. These are mandatory fields, so you must fill those out before you can save the record. You can either use the drop-down to select the data, or you can use the tab, and the tab will take you through, and you're able to put in the data that way. Now you'll notice that the state reporting fields are grouped in one section. This way you won't forget to populate fields that are required for state reporting. We're currently logged in as a California school, so these are CalPADS fields. Your admin will set your localization to whatever state your school resides in. The SSID, or Student State Identifier, is assigned at the state level. But if you know this number when enrolling the student, you can go ahead and enter it now. Otherwise, you will request it using our state reporting SSID request workflow. This process will be covered in another video. Now you're going to enter the type of enrollment. In this case, it's a primary enrollment, not a secondary or short term. Today's date is the date that I will be enrolling the student. Now this date is important because it will determine when the student's enrollment will begin accruing ADA, or average daily attendance. Select the enrollment code. This is the first enrollment, and because it's the first enrollment, I'm going to make this the original school enrollment date and the original district enrollment date. Now click the button that says Update Student Info to save the enrollment record. And the next step will be to put this student in a class. This will be covered in our next video series. Thank you for listening.